guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Happy New Year. We are starting off the year with a declutter slash cleanup. I want to refreshen up my space a little bit because definitely it has been looking a little cluttered. There's just a lot of products everywhere. I just want to reorganize everything. As you can see, there's a lot of things overflowing. I want to get rid of a couple things in my collection just to free up some space for the coming year, but this is sort of the before, and as you can see, just a lot of overfull of products in my drawers that I just want to like tidy up. Some drawers definitely are a little bit cleaner than others that don't need too much work, but some others like this drawer needs a little bit more work, and the Colourpop drawers especially, because I just did my ranking video, so I kind of just like threw everything in here and didn't reorganize anything. So that's what we're gonna do today, but this is just the before, just a little cleanup for the new year. But I hope you guys are doing well and have had a good start to your new year. We did sell out on Red Dragon, my collab palette with Odin's Eye, so that was a really great start to the new year for me. But here I am, I'm starting off at one side of my room and I like to work my way around so that way I don't miss out on anything. So this top basket that I keep on display is pretty much all the products that are new to me that I want to try out or I want to mention in the future favorites. So I have that displayed here, and before I would just chuck things in that basket, but I displayed it in a way where I could see everything. But now I'm moving into this basket, which contains all of my hair accessories, and as you can see, there is a lot. I didn't really get rid of anything because I do use all of them. They do come in handy for my looks, so I'm just kind of making this basket a little bit tidy. And then the next basket is full of my backup lashes. So we have brands from Petite Cosmetics, Bold Face Beauty, Doe Lashes. And what I like to do is empty out the basket first and then put everything in its own place and categorize everything. So I like to categorize it by brand. And now onto my vanity table. I haven't really wiped down this table, so I definitely had to do that. As you can tell, super dirty. All the makeup buildup and fallout really builds up on your table, so make sure you wipe everything down like I am here. And I'm just giving everything a refreshen. And I also changed the flowers on the vase, something a little bit more wintry and white. So you'll definitely see that in the new year with my videos. And then just working on the other end and wiping everything down. Now it's time to work on my top drawers. These three drawers tend to get a little bit cluttered because whenever I like a product and I want to try it more, I tend to just like throw everything in here and it gets overflowed. So I'm going to clear up my top drawer, and I'm planning to do a top drawer tour this month maybe. So if you guys would like to see that and see all of the products more in detail, let me know down below in the comments and I can definitely do that. It's on my list to film for sure. But I'm just reorganizing, keeping my tried and true products in my top drawer, of course. And then this drawer here is like my favorite drawer, the middle one. It has my eye products and also my lip products. So as you can see, I'm just emptying everything out and then placing in my favorite products. So on the left side, I have all of the eye products. So that's like eyeshadow, eyeliners, all that kind of sort. And then on the other container is like my mascaras, the eyeliners. And I don't know why I have so many mascaras. Like before, I would only have two, but now I have so many. So I really need to get through some of those mascaras. But on the right hand side, it's just like all the little eyeliner little things, and then the top four drawers on the top are all my daily lip colors. I noticed that this gets overflowed, so I'm keeping it to like my absolute favorites. But again, if you guys want like certain product details, I can definitely film a top drawer tour for you guys. the last drawer here is all of my Project Pan products, so that way when I'm doing my makeup it's very easy for me to access. And then I also just put this woven basket inside this drawer as well, because I usually keep that basket on top of my vanity table, but I feel like I just want a more minimal space as much as I can, so I put it in there. And then I'm working on this trolley now. So this is the trolley that I use to like film, and as you can see that was quite dirty, and I'm just reorganizing everything here. I have my contacts and then also my false lashes, like my go-to false lashes. I didn't change anything there because it works. And then I have this container which has all of like, you know, the little tools, the little knickknacks that I need for my makeup routine. And then here are all of my brushes, which is a lot, and this container was very full. There was no room for these brushes to breathe, so I'm just clearing it out a little bit and just picking like my absolute favorite brushes, and I feel like I have a little bit more room and I'm not like searching for that one brush when I'm doing my makeup now. Alright, so moving along to the other side of my room, I'm going to work on my makeup drawers, and on top I have a couple things displayed, but I really need to just wipe it down because again it can get very dusty here, and just gotta glass clean my 100k subscriber plaque. Of course, it's so precious to me, so gotta keep it clean and just wiping all the drawers down because again it can get very dusty in my room. So I'm going to work on my Colourpop collection first by taking everything out and just reorganizing everything, and just giving, obviously all the drawers are wiped down as well. So this is everything in the drawers that I want to organize, and I'm gonna declutter a couple things, but for the most part I'm just gonna clear up a little bit space. I don't want anything to be overflowing. So for the first container we have are the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. So I got rid of 4 just because I wanted enough space for this container where it didn't overflow. And I think that's the way I'm going into everything, is just if it fits, it fits. I won't get rid of anything, but if there is no space for a certain product, I'm gonna have to declutter. But say hi to little Mr. Berries. He was just roaming around while I was cleaning up. He's always a little curious little bug, but he's growing up so big. But now onto the Luxe lipsticks. For example, I had 2 lipsticks that didn't have any spots in these containers, and I don't want to get any more containers for the Luxe lipsticks. I think I of course have way more than enough, so I don't want to overflow that collection, so I got rid of 6 lipsticks, so that way I have some room for the new year. But then this section is all of the cheek products. So we have the Super Shocks, we have the pressed powders with the blushes and highlighters. So I just kind of want a little container for each category. So this one I'm doing here is for the Super Shock highlighters, and then this one is for the Super Shock blushes. So I don't want it to overflow, and as you can see it fits perfectly. I have some space for the new year, but once it does overflow, that's when I will consider getting rid of a couple of things. And then here we have all of the pressed blushes and highlighters, and I got rid of a couple, not rid, I'm passing on to some friends or family, but yeah, I have 2 containers for this, and I again don't want to overfill this, but a lot of the ones I kept are from like the limited edition collections, like the Animal Crossing or the Hello Kitty or Mulan. I want to keep those because those feel like collectibles to me, so I definitely kept those. Okay, now onto the eyes. I'm gonna start off with the Super Shocks, and I have so many, and I was actually gonna declutter, but while I was laying everything out, I'm like, how fun would it be to do a swatch party? So I thought I would do a swatch party of my Super Shock shadows and then decide which ones I want to declutter and keep. So let me know if that's another video you guys would like to see, is swatches of all of these beautiful Super Shocks. I'm sure some of them have dried out, but I think it would be a fun video. video because I do have quite a lot. But now just moving into the other categories. Here I'm just testing out some of the BFF liquid liners, if they are still liquidy or if they dried out. Most of them still work, so I kept them. And then here is all of my pressed glitters. Again, I only got rid of 2 I think, but because it was overflowing. But I love this little container with all of my pressed glitters. I feel like I have a glitter in every color. So now I'm just putting everything back in its place. So this drawer is the second lip drawer. So it has the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipstick that we just organized, and here I'm organizing the Fresh Kiss family, which I don't have a proper like organizational container for it. So I just stand them up all together and it works for now. But I think I will definitely have to look into a better storing option for these. And then this drawer is all of my Luxe lipsticks. And this drawer is for my cheek products that we organized earlier. And then here are all of the extra eye products. So a lot of Super Shocks that I'm gonna definitely declutter, but I wanna film that video first. And here I'm just putting back all of the eyeshadow palettes and I'm categorizing them by palette size. I tried to color code the 9 pans, but everything else I kind of just grouped them together. I didn't declutter any of the palettes because I do like to keep them for my comparisons. And then moving on to the next dresser, the first drawer is full of my contacts, but I just thought this was so satisfying because everything is in a box, so it fits perfectly. But I have way too many contacts. I know I need to give some away, but they do come in handy for makeup looks. But anyway, the second drawer is for my bronzers and my blushes and highlights, so the cheek category. As you can see, I don't have too many other brands here, but I got rid of a couple. And then this drawer here is full of my lip products and all of like my glitters and stickers and all that. So I'm just gonna declutter all the little things. So my second dresser is full of other brands other than Colourpop. So I have one entire dresser for Colourpop, which you just saw, and then this dresser we're working on now is full of other brands. So I'm just going through some lip products. I definitely need to get rid of some. Go into these so much because I have my go-to ones in my top drawer, but I do dabble in here and I do want to make this look a little bit more cleaner. So I'm just standing everything up. Now just putting everything back into its drawer and just reorganizing everything just so everything can fit well and I can get access to everything easily as well. And the next 2 drawers are full of eyeshadow palettes again that are not of Colourpop. So in this drawer we have Odin's Eye, we have Urban Decay, Kaleidos, and before I actually had 3 drawers for my eyeshadow palettes, but you're gonna see that I'm gonna tone it down to 3. So this drawer here right now, here are my samples from my palette, guys. The early stages, as you can see, it was March, but this drawer is half of like my makeup backups, and then the other half, as you can see, we got some palettes here. But I decided to like declutter some and try to fit everything into just 2 drawers. I don't want to go past that. So once those 2 drawers are too full where I can't fit anything else, I'm going to do like another declutter. So for now it all fits, and then I can use that second to last drawer for like any extra makeup backups. That drawer is quite empty, but it's nice. It's nice to have just some space in my collection, you know. So you can see here I am just organizing for my backups and then also those Odin Eye samples because they just hold a lot of memory. But then this bottom drawer is literally all of my skincare backups. So this is a lot of skincare for one person, right? Like, I know. So I'm just gonna take everything out, reorganize in its own category, from essence to cleansers to mask. This is a lot, you know, I know. But when my mom comes over or family comes over, if they want something, I got something. And then finally onto my clothing rack. I thought it was time to switch up these clothes, and here is the new clothes. I got some new pieces that I'm excited to style, and then here is all the products that I'm going to be passing on to friends and family. It's not that much, but it's still good enough. And then just doing one final cleanup, and then here is the after. I feel like I've been rushing this voiceover. I feel like it just went by so quick, but this is the final result. I know it might might still look a little bit cluttered, but personally to me, when I walk into this room now, I feel so refreshed and I'm excited to start filming again for the new year. I haven't filmed in 2022 yet because I wanted to clean up first, so it feels good. Like, look at all these drawers, it's very, very satisfying. But that, you guys, is going to conclude today's video. I hope you found this video a little satisfying to see and sort of motivational to maybe clean up your space. I can assure you, you will feel so refreshed. Just take one day off and do it. I mean, this took me 2 days, but still, it was a really nice refresh and I'm really excited to get back into filming. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for all your support on my last video as well, the Colourpop sponsorship and then selling out Red Dragon. It's been a crazy couple of days and I have you guys to thank for that. So I'm truly grateful for you and I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye!